Hey guys, welcome to Adaz please. My name is Ada and here we do all things vibes. Good vibes, positive vibes, happy vibes, chilling vibes, negative vibes, bad vibes, insecure vibes, fear vibes, all things vibes. Honestly, the reason why we do all things vibes is because I know that sometimes things can go really well and things can go really sour. But then again, I want those that watch my videos, those that are connected to my channel, to always feel themselves, like feel good and feel like they are being heard, their feelings, no matter whatever it is they're passing through. I want them to really connect. I want them to really be themselves here. I know that sometimes things can be very good. If when things are going really good, it's good. Express yourself, do whatever it is you want to do. When things are going not so good, it's also good for you to have your voice heard. So the way you can have your voice heard is by putting it in the comment section. Just be you in summary. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the love and everything. Today I'm coming with something really today I'm coming with something really different from what I used to do. This is like the first time I'm doing something related to faith. I'm going to do faith vibes, and we are reacting to Pastor Steven Furtick's Walking on Water 101. Yes. First off, I want to say pardon the rays of the sunshine if it's hitting my face and it's making me look a little bit weird. Sorry for that. It's just that I just got inspiration to make this video right now, and if I don't do it when the inspiration is still high, the video might not happen. So enjoy the rays of sunshine of my brown skin. Before we jump right into this video right now, I just want to know the Christians in the house. How have you been coping during this period of lockdown and the pandemic? When it has to do with going to church and dealing with your religion. Normally, I listen to online teachings, online pastors, and things like that. I do listen to them like almost on a daily basis before I start my day or even towards the end of my day, while still going to church. Listening to online teachings and actually being in church, there are two different vibes. You get two different things. The connection is really different. So, but right now, because of the pandemic, I am just stuck with listening to online teachings, and I really can't do anything much about it. Yeah, so I just want to know, just put in the comment section what you've been doing at this time. Do you still go to church? In your church, do you practice social distancing, or is it just like same old? Or do you just listen to teachings online without even bothering to go to church at all? Or do you just stay home, you don't go to church, you don't listen to online pastors, you're just not doing anything? Because I know that personally I've not been to church for about 3 to 4 months now, and I've been craving to go to church since. I'm really craving to go to church since, but I really can't do anything about it. I can only listen to teachings online for now. So just let me know in the comment section. Just put in the comment section what exactly it is you're doing right now, as regards religion and church, Christianity, and keeping up with the faith. Yeah. And so the topic for today, we are reacting to Pastor Steven Furtick's Walking on Water 101. I don't know if it's just me, but has there been a time when you're passing through a stage in your life when things are just going like you don't even know what's happening? And then you come online, either on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is, but then you now see this picture or this video that just is ministering to that point, that particular thing you're passing through in life, and you're like, is it the universe talking to me? Is this God talking to me? Kind of a thing. Just let me know if this happens to you as well, because this was exactly what happened to me when I listened to this teaching. Currently, I'm at this point in my life where I'm like, I'm tired. I can't deal. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing this at this point. But I'm so happy that I have really good friends, Sylvia and Umfon. If you guys are watching this right now, I just want to say I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that I have you guys in my life that really encourage me at times when things are going so well. So this was exactly what happened to me when I listened to this reading. I was like, hey God, could this be you? Just a little bit of summary on the teaching walking on water. We're just trying to explain how sometimes our faith isn't just enough. Sometimes it has to be God's grace. You might have faith, yes, but sometimes the faith isn't just going to, give you that peace of mind you want. You just need the extra grace of God. And he pointed out some very important things. And if you listen to Pastor Steven very well, you will notice that sometimes he just drops some words, some phrases, some clauses that just hits home. I did have some things which I really want us to, dissect a little bit, like bring it back home, back to us based on my own personal experiences. I also want you guys to share your own experiences as well in the comment section. Anyway, in case you're a little bit confused, you're wondering if I'm now a pastor. No, I'm not. Just that sometimes I listen to some teachings, I hear some things, and I know that it might help people out there. So it's good for me to, you might not even listen to this teaching, you might not listen to these pastors, but you might listen to me, So I try to talk about them. And that's some of the things. You'll be seeing some of these things on my channel. I'm just getting started. Just don't worry. You've seen a lot of faith vibes in this channel. I don't know. Have you ever been in a kind of situation and you're like, what is happening right now? Why am I passing through this? Did I do something wrong? Who did I offend? That kind of thing. You're like, how did I get myself into this mess? You don't know how it happened, but you just see yourself passing through a different kind of challenge. It could just be anything, and then you're not wondering, okay, how do I get myself out of this? No, sometimes it's not just about looking for ways to get yourself out of this particular situation or out of this said storm that we're passing through in life. Sometimes you just have to figure out how to go through the storm by God's grace, of course. And by going through the storm, you get to learn the lesson God wants you to learn in that particular situation. And as Pastor Steven said, sometimes you're just having these negative feelings or these bad things that are just happening and you just want the feeling to stop. You want to stop thinking the way you're thinking. You want to stop feeling hurt or feeling rejected or feeling however bad thing it is you're feeling right then. You just want God to take it away. You just want God to make it stop. But then again, have you even considered that maybe you're feeling this thing for a reason? Maybe you're feeling this lost for a reason. And maybe in the process of being lost or feeling hurt or feeling rejected, you don't know the lesson you're trying to learn out of it. And I don't want it to look like everything I'm saying just based off what Pastor Steven said. Of course, it's based on the Bible, But then again, it was this teaching that made me think of this thing in this way. Sometimes you read the Bible without really getting that deep meaning you're supposed to get out of it. But when you listen to some pastors explain some things, it just makes more sense. And that's what I'm looking at this from. So don't get it all wrong. Okay, I'm saying this based on, no, Pastor Steven, no. I'm just saying, I'm reacting to what he said, the way it connected to me, the way it reached out to me, like what I could feel just from listening to his teaching on walking on water. Okay, so let's continue. So when the disciples were on the boat and then they saw Jesus walking on water, at first they didn't really see him per se, because then Peter was like, if it's you, tell me to come over. It means that he didn't really know that it was Jesus coming. They just assumed that it was Jesus coming. And then he was like, if you are Jesus, tell me to come. And it just made me think that sometimes you don't even see the whole picture. I know that we have faith in God. We believe God is, because of the kind of things that have happened in our lives, the things that we've been through. I know that there is no way you did it on your own. There has to be a supernatural being beyond that is helping you go through life and go through what it is you're passing through right now. And let's even think about it. I know that we have all the evolution theories and how life was made and all of that, but what has been the most sustaining story ever? Anyway, that's not what we're going to talk about right now. I want us to establish the fact that God exists. Sometimes maybe you're trying to make a very big decision. You don't see the whole picture. You're just saying, God, if this is you telling me to do this, just give me a sign, tell me to come, that kind of a thing. The reason why I say this, okay, for instance, the time when I decided to move to Germany, I was still in China, and then I was still trying to figure out, where do I go to, do I go to UK, or do I go to Canada, or do I go to Germany? And then when I was done my program in China, I was like, okay, now it's time for me to move, because I didn't want to stay back in China. I just needed to, have a change of scene. And I was just thinking, where do I go to that would really be in line with where God wants me to be? The people that say, yeah, you want to leave Nigeria, you want to travel to another country, you want to go here or go there or wherever, you might be wanting to leave the position you are right now to go to somewhere that you think is better, but isn't where God wants you to be. And when you're there, everything might just be going upside down. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like, everything might just not be working in line. And you just start asking yourself, why did I even get here in the very first place? Why did I decide to come here? So that was just what happened to me. Guys, I had admissions in these 3 different countries. I had admission in, like, I got admitted in schools in UK, in Germany, and in Canada as well. So I was like, okay, where do I go to now? And normal thing that people like, go to Canada, they're like bam and bam, and there's opportunity, blah 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 there. At that point, it was like I was in a crossroad. I didn't know where to go to, I didn't know where to turn. And a lot of people will tell you Canada is the place to be, immigrants are going there, they accept immigrants, it's going to be easy for you to do your visa, blah 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 blah. And in UK as well, yeah, of course there are a lot of blacks in the UK, a lot of Nigerians, a lot of Africans are in the UK. So it's also going to feel like I was going to be in an entirely new environment. I remember praying about it and I was like, God, I don't know where it is I want to go to. These options were there, and it wasn't like I had forever to make a decision. I needed to make a decision really quick, because I needed to start applying for, a visa and all of that. And somehow it just kept occurring to me that it has to be Germany. Somehow your mind just keeps telling you, this place, you're not sure, you just want to. How it's like, God, is it Germany that's calling me? That kind of a thing. Should I go to Germany? I also remember talking to one of my friends, Samson, if you're watching this, I love you. And he was like, go to Germany. I feel like God wants you to be in Germany. And I was like, I also know that my mind is telling me that it's going to be Germany, but I'm a little bit afraid of trying to cope with the language, and I don't know what's going to be like there. A lot of things that I heard before coming to Germany. Friend Samson told me that if God wants you to be there, you will be there, and He's going to help you all the way. I was like, okay, let me just try this. So I applied for the German visa, and it was like a very smooth process for me. It took some time, but it wasn't like they were making me go back and forth. It was just like I followed the rules, and bam, I got the visa. I'm like, okay, that was pretty easy. When I came here, so coping with the environment it hasn't been so tough, owing to the fact that I've been here on my own. I have no family here, I have no relations here, I just have friends that I knew before coming here, and friends that I've also met while I'm here. But then again, if I look back at how it all started, I know that this is where I'm supposed to be. Assuming I was in Canada, it probably wouldn't have been as smooth as it is for me right now here, and it probably would be a lot more difficult. I don't know, I can't say. But ever since I've been here, it's been like I've been having a good feeling about it. Back to what we were saying concerning Peter telling Jesus, Master, if this is you, can you tell me to come over? And this is just what it felt like. It was like, God, if this is you telling me that Germany is a place for me, can you please make this very smooth? Like, can you make the transition from China to Germany very smooth? And you made it like so smooth for me, and it's been really smooth. Like, it's been going really smooth so far. So Pastor Steven was trying to explain why Jesus said that Peter had little faith, because when Peter was trying to drown, when he was walking on water towards Jesus and he was trying to drown, and Jesus was like, oh, you have little faith. And he was like, if someone like Peter that walked side by side with Jesus is referred to as having little faith, how much more we? But then the way he now talked about, like, it says having a sustained faith. Like, maybe the faith might be high, and just high for like maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and it's not sustained. And it just got me thinking, So this morning when I woke up, I was reading my Bible, and I just came across a passage that said, when you wait upon the Lord. And I'm like, okay, wait upon the Lord. I'm passing through something right now in my life that I don't know how to go about it. I've just been thinking of the best way possible. Do I let go, or do I just hang on, or do I just ignore? Kind of a thing. You're like, how do I do this? I have no manual, I have no plan, I can't see the end from the beginning. What if I let go and then this is like I'm letting go of the best thing to ever happen to me in my life. And what if I hang on and it's going to be like you're hanging on to what you should have let go of? And then I read that passage of the Bible that said, those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. And I'm like, so I just need to wait. But you know how God does this thing? You can't really say how long you're going to wait. Just know you're going to wait. You get? So that's how it is when it comes to faith. So maybe me having faith at this point is just me waiting until when this is over. And this can also apply to you as well. Maybe God is telling you to just leave it, just wait, just don't do anything about it, just hang in there and see what he's going to do. Don't even react, don't even do anything, just move your hand. Maybe this is the message. I don't know why I decided to talk about this, because I know that normally I'm not going to come out tonight and talk about okay, faith, this, that, but I just feel like this message would reach out to somebody out there and it could really help the person. Probably the person might not listen to Pastor Steven Furtick. I don't know. I know he has a lot of subscribers and a lot of listeners, and maybe I have just very little. But I know that somehow, for me to really decide to talk about this, God put this in my heart to talk about it, then someone is going to just reach out to people out there. Yeah, so maybe God, this is me. If you're waiting for a sign, maybe this is a sign of me telling you to just, God is telling you to just wait. Don't do anything about it. Just wait on him. Wait on him and see how he's going to make that problem, make that situation you're passing through right now to change for the better, to, turn around. Because sometimes when things happen, if you remember the story of Lazarus, that was Jesus's friend that died. When Lazarus was sick, Jesus was informed, and Jesus didn't come until 4 days later after he had died, and Jesus was coming. Sometimes if you think about it, you'll be like, you had to wait for 4 days, really. Normally, by then the body would have decomposed and starts rotting, and then Jesus still showed up and then brought him back to life. There was a season in my life when this story was just what was, replaying and replaying. I'm like, if Lazarus can come back to life, dead situations in my life can still be revived. So that period, whenever I remember that, okay, I'm passing through this particular thing, this story just pops into my head. I don't know if this happens to just me, but I know that sometimes some things that happen, like some ways I get through some situations, is by remembering how God did it for people in the Bible. And I put myself in that same situation. It happens with this Lazarus story, and right now it's happening with, the story of Peter walking on water to go meet Jesus. So sorry that this video might be all over the place, but this is just me expressing. I just want to pour everything out in my heart, and I hope it makes sense to you in the end. By the way, if you watch this video to this point and it makes sense and you like it, please give it a thumbs up and leave comments in the comment section, because I really want us to, get in touch, to communicate, to link. I don't know if you get what I mean, to connect. And also, even while you're watching this, also read other comments in the comment section, because it might not just be me. Some people might leave some very thoughtful things in the comment section, and it might minister to you as well. Sometimes again, it feels like, okay, God should give you a sign. As Pastor Steven said, you're waiting for God to give you a sign. I don't know why this sounds very funny to me, but I just want to say that, I don't know, God doesn't send me text messages. He's not in my group chat. I don't know if he's in yours. But when you're waiting for that sign, maybe it doesn't come. So maybe if God isn't giving you like details, like bam, do this or don't do that, or go there or don't go there, maybe you can just ask for direction. As Pastor Steven said, instead of asking for details, just ask for direction. Just tell him to guide you, tell him to help you make the right decision, tell him to help you make the right videos, or I don't know, post the right pictures if you're a content creator. I know that most of my audience are content creators, and that's why I keep talking about them whenever I make my videos. Just ask for direction entirely. It might not just be in him saying, go there or don't go there, or sit or don't sit, or do this or don't do this. It could just be, how are you going to pass through this storm you're passing through right now in your life? Yeah. And then while you're waiting, I know that sometimes, oh my God, while you're waiting, it feels like, man, everything is just going to scatter, because that's when the doubt begins to come in. You're like, why am I even waiting? Why am I even sitting here not doing anything? That's when all the what ifs come up, all the doubts. What if I don't make it? What if I don't do this? What if I don't become successful? What if I don't start that business? What if I don't make it, on this YouTube game, like this YouTube channel thing, this I don't know, social media platform thing? What if my business doesn't go well? What if I apply for that job and I don't get it? A lot of what if just keep popping up at this time. But then again, have you even thought of what if you become successful? What if, the other side of what if everything goes out well? What if you finally blow? What if you finally make it? Steven said there are like two sides to fear, two sides to this thing. You can either believe the part that is like, self-doubt, so negative and all of that, or you can choose to believe the part that is super positive and shows that, okay, you have someone fighting for you. You're not just doing this on your own. You're not in this battle on your own. You have God fighting for you. And so when the what ifs become like really loud, you don't even know what it is you're doing. You don't know how you're going to go on. You don't know if you should even go on. Always remember that you've got a good catcher. God is always there to catch you. Like, just as Jesus caught Peter before he drowned, like when he was, sinking in the water, know that God is going to catch you. Sometimes he just puts you through some of these things so that you can learn the lesson out of it, and so that his name would also be glorified. Just like I was saying about the story with Lazarus, if he answers immediately, it's really like, maybe it just didn't happen get away. Maybe you begin to think like it's by you, it's your power, you it's because you're too intelligent, or because you're too smart, or because you're a fast guy, you're a sharp person. But if he allows you to wait, and he just brings you to this point where you know that you can't even do it anymore, it's no longer by your power, and then you allow him come in and he takes control and he takes charge, the glory goes back to him. You know what I mean? The glory goes back to him. So I just want to encourage you out there. Sometimes it might not go the way you want it to go, but just you best believe that all things are working for your good. All things are working for your good. The way God wants it to happen, the way you're passing through it right now, is the way God probably wants it to happen. And you should also know that maybe there's a lesson out of this he wants you to learn. So just try to, get the message out of it, and try to wait on God. Know when you've outdone yourself, when you can't do anything about it anymore, and just allow God to take over. Allow God to do his thing. Because we are saved by grace through faith. Even when your faith is so small, just know that God's grace is way bigger. God's grace is going to take you all through. Yeah, I just hope this video makes sense. And I hope you get the message out of it, because I know that I didn't even stop by to gather my thoughts around it. I just listened to this message, it got stuck with me, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to make a video about this, and it's just how it happened. Pardon me if this video is like all over the place, but I hope you do like it. And if you do like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you do like it, please give it a thumbs up. Do well to comment and to share, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and for those that have always been on my channel, always watching my videos, always giving me encouragement, I love you guys. So you don't know how much this means to me. Like, you don't know how much this means to me. Sometimes I just want to give up. I'm like, people are asking me, when are you going to post your next videos? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? And I feel okay, yeah, I'm doing something good. And I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.